Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. It is daily time. We did pretty badly yesterday. But everybody did badly yesterday? I don't know why Europa and Luke always have like 0. I wonder if they like crashed the game. Like a Luke, oh, I have 0 on that one. That's good. That me and Luke both crashed the game that day. I guess I'd crash it like a little bit better than him because I'd beat him on the scoreboard. Kate beat us though. She did die, but she got way further than we did. Mathis has a 21,500 point score today. Europa has 27,000. Not incredible, amazing ranks. Oh, let's look. I just got a message from Mathis. Ryab, do you have NLSS today? Yes. It's a Thursday. My dog, this ding dong cancels our freaking race dates to go play. Not like we were dating racists or something like that, but he cancels our date to talk about race. No, he canceled our date to do Isaac races, and then he did it to go see Deadpool, and he's like, "Hey, you doing an NLSS today? Yo." Don't even pull that on me, man. Instead, if you do that, I'm going to slander you in this episode where you can't fight back. Let's not do that. I thought for a second, let's take Kamikaze, it'll be funny. This is not a smart idea. We can use it to get a tinted rock or find a secret room, but that's the extent. Maybe even to get a key here, and maybe get a secret room as well, but probably not in that area. So, this run, I mean, 27,000 points on Mom's Heart is not an incredibly good score by objective standards. And by objective standards, I just mean the standards of, an average daily run. That doesn't mean that Europa's score is below average. It could very well mean that this daily is just kind of bereft of points, So I think that it's probably sensible for us to just try to do things like minimizing our damage penalty. Is it worth... Well, especially now that we have a bomb, the answer I think is going to be no. I was like, is it worth using a bomb to look for, or using Kamikaze to look for a secret room, knowing that it'll up our damage penalty, but of course will also lower, like, well, it'll give us an exploration point bonus, and in addition to that, we'll also be able to use Yum Heart and recover some of the points, but not all the points. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Do you go for the deal with the devil by going to the shop and buying a Spirit Heart, or do you hope for the arcade on the next floor and just try not to get hit? In all honesty, let's assume we don't get like Squeezy or, Little Dolly or something like that. If we don't get that, then I think that we'll probably still just try to go and not get hit on the next floor and spawn an arcade. It's a worse decision when it comes to winning the run, but knowing that this one's only going to Mom's Heart anyway, we should have, things will be a little bit weighted in our advantage there to survive regardless. Nice. Thank you for blowing yourself up. And the arcade with the IV bag can be super useful. It also gives us an easy way. Ooh, and we did actually get a Spirit Heart anyway. Gives us an easy way to replace Yum Heart, which is not really a particularly incredibly useful spacebar item for us here. Alright, we also have a boss trap room. It would be nice to be able to go to it, but we need an arcade for it, so we got a lot of arcade situations going on here. Magic Fingers. Actually, I think a good item. Better than Yum Hearts? It's really hard to say, because it does give us a minus swag penalty, I guess, or a swag penalty, not minus necessary, but every time we use it. So, we lose the points every time we press the button, but if we would take damage instead, it might be worth it. And also, Yum Heart's doing jack shit for us right now, so in some situations, this may actually be worth it. I think we'll just go fight the boss and see what we got going on here. It's Pin. I like fighting Pin on the second floor. If you only have one bomb, it means you're totally fine to just save that bomb. We have no need to waste that. In fact, it's probably more dangerous to use the bomb than to not use the bomb, because he could easily end up, like, knocking it into us, whereas right now he has very few ways to actually deal damage to us. He's dead. We get Mom's Lipstick for let's be honest, mostly a Mom transformation at this point. And then Book of Belial, which is a better spacebar item than the other two for sure, and we also get the ability to have that nice damage bonus. Not an incredibly amazing setup so far, but functional. Oh, that I really expected that would be it. And we've got We got some time. Normally like to be out of here by like 5 minutes or so. We'll probably be in line with that. Battery charge, pretty much meaningless here. Big thing with Book of Belial, you know, the 27,000 point score may not have a boss rush in it. Or maybe that's the difference between Mathis and Europa, is like damage penalty plus boss rush on this run. That's not a shot at Mathis. I was joking about the race thing earlier on this one. I hate saying the race thing. We gotta call them like sprints or something instead. Give it a cool name, otherwise it sounds like we're getting into prickly territory. But he did ask if we could move the race date so he could go see Deadpool though, and I said, you know what, for you, no problem, babe. Let's see what we got. Go check out our curse room. We had to check the curse room, and it was basically break even here, so we won't be able to go to our boss trap room. That's okay. We're gonna be out of here in due time. Unfortunately, no secret room. And you know what? I can't feel bad about it, actually, because if I had placed that bomb... If I could do it over again, I would still place the bomb in the same location. I mean, obviously, that would be really stupid now, because I would know that it wouldn't be there, but, if I had no foreknowledge of it, and I just looked at it, and I was like, hey, what room should I place the bomb in to try to find the secret room? I would always pick that one. It was the only one that had 3 adjacent walls, but maybe I didn't look at it properly. Maybe there was, like, a skinny room next to it or something. All right. So use Book of Belial as much as possible, because I do think that, you know, even if it saves us 4 or 5 seconds, there's a tinted rock, every time we use it, that's going to be really valuable in allowing us to more easily and comfortably get the boss rush. I've been, like, almost every run lately, except for the ones where I die on the 3rd floor, I've been having some problems ensuring that I get to boss rush, and it's important enough that we should prioritize, you know, saving time whenever available. Don't mind that, you know, we have a Spirit Heart, so we're not urgently in need of another one. But 2 bombs for 1 bomb is not an amazing haul, but it's not horrible. I hate these guys. Flooded Caves is like... I appreciate the challenge. Still a little annoying sometimes. This room does not warrant the use of Book of Belial. Extra key. Well, this is good timing at least. We do also get a better deal with the Devil Chance here, and I'm really, really interested in the idea of trading away some red hearts for some damage at this point. We're not really, like, balling out of control on HP, but certainly we could afford to give up some HP for some extra damage, or even some extra speed. Like, I'm watching these spider webs, and I'm a little scared. Because if we walk into those spider webs, we're going to be slower. And being slow is not good when you're already Maggie. And also, this guy's pretty fast. We did get hit by the Frail. That's just going to happen. Dude, thank God we got Book of Belial. I mean, are you seeing how shitty this run would be without it? Ooh, meat's okay. 0.3 damage up. We'll definitely take Abaddon. And we probably should have taken Book of what am I talking about here? Book of Satanic Bibles first. That's not really what it's called. But I'm okay with this, even though I made a misplay there. I'm going to take Satanic Bible because I think if we find a self-sacrifice room, knowing what the scores look like, which is admittedly a little bit of an unfair advantage, but knowing what the scores look like, I want to have HP so that if we find an early self-sacrifice room, we can actually take it. And I think that may actually be fairly meaningful in a run like this. That's, I mean, what can I say, really, except for I would be silly not to. I might do that in most situations anyway, but probably not, considering I just said I would give up HP for damage, but Abaddon kind of solves part of our damage woes while still making it, ooh, right, we've already been there, while still making it, so our HP is great, or at least good. It's good in a different way now. Thank God we didn't stick with Yumhard, I'll tell you that much. Start popping pills just in case they're good. I found pills. One makes you larger, could be worse. That's like, that's almost like the level of puberty as far as pills go. It's like, it's not good, but it's not horrible. You want to be out of this floor? You know what? I would say by 9 minutes if possible, but we do have some big rooms left, so who knows. Health up is good. Don't take the pill until all the enemies are actually dead. 2 hits is all it takes to kill these guys, which is really nice. Hematemesis, that's actually really good for us as well. We also got enough money to go to our shop. All of the risks we're taking on this run have worked out pretty well so far. You know, the health upgrade is really, really nice. If only so that we can keep our HP relatively high. And, well, I mean, of course, why wouldn't it be nice, right? We just found a second secret room by accident, and it contained a black heart. That's also really good. We do need to face kind of an uncomfortable question soon, and that I don't want to be here. That question is, when do we teleport if we do find a self-sacrifice room? And I think, honestly, the answer is as soon as we can. I think it's worth skipping boss rush to teleport to the dark room if we think we can live on the dark room. Keep in mind, we could find a self-sacrifice room on the womb or beyond, but, you know, Europa he's a master seamster. He knows where to find the seams. If he didn't find an incredible seam today, then I have to wonder, you know, if maybe it's a hard one to spot. The bean is not worth it. So I'm going to be hyper-vigilant, or I'm going to try to be hyper-vigilant about it. We'll see. Excuse me, if you could, thank you. We can't get that, but got that. That can be our secret room. It is not, though. With 3 bombs, we should be able to find it. This could be our secret room. Okay, that did find it. It also got the mushroom, which contained nothing. Don't want to use my last bomb to blow that guy up. We don't need the 5 or 10 cents as much as we might need whatever's in our second secret room, even though it's only a small chance to actually find something in there. I would love to get Sackboy or Humbling Bundle. Anything daily focused helps out. Nun's Habit is good. Pandora's Box is just like a free item. I think we're better off with Nun's Habit, honestly. And we might as well take the card just to see. Yeah, beautiful. Could wait for blank card, but this is okay. Nun's Habit is a little bit of a daily focused item, you know, if we're looking for a self-sacrifice room, because every time we walk on the spikes, we're going to get 1/6 of a charge. So, I think it's a small HP rebate. At this point, I'm going to save our bomb for the next floor, because it looks like it's a little far away, the second secret room, that is. Alright. Down to the next floor. We did give up our extra deal with the devil chance, which could come back to bite us in, like, a mild way, I think. Like, I really feel like we have to consider ourselves to be playing relatively well here, considering the scores that we've seen. You know, this looks like it could shake out to be kind of a tricky daily here. We'll just pop that right there. Nun's Habit also incentivizes an arcade. Now, the real question will be if I get IV Bag, do I roll with it on this run? Let's imagine that I have like 1 or 2 more red hearts by then. I might have to consider it. I might not, but I might. Oh, I hate when you get caught in the speed wobble between the spikes. Okay, our item room on this floor is Tough Love, aka, it's okay. That's my synopsis of this item. You're always like, Tough Love's fine. You know, our luck stat is not killing it. We do have latch keys, so it could be worse, but it's not something you're gonna write home about and be like, check out my amazing synergy. But if we get like a ton of luck upgrades and start firing, you know, teeth once every 4 shots or something like that, we'll be into it. I'm kind of into it already. It's a room that makes me wish I had Book of Belial back. I mean, the Abaddon damage bonus is nice, but it's not quite Book of Belial level, I think. Unless it is Book of Belial level mathematically, in which case I was just testing you. Okay, we got them all in the ooze state. Once you're in the ooze state, you're vulnerable. And we're good. 2 teeth shots in a row there. It's always like, I think my splits need to be adjusted. I know I've said this 20 times over the past 2 years. Okay, that was dumb. But I think I need to make the time on the caves longer. But it's mostly because the fucking flooded caves now can take 35 years if you're not planning for it accordingly. So we could leave and get a little bit of a time bonus on this floor. Or like a little bit of a time advantage at least. We'll see how we feel when we finish Gertie off here. Because I actually think that it might be a smart idea to ensure that we get the boss rush. We've already been to our item room. We've already been to our shop. We'll miss out on the secret room. But we might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Get 2 birds stoned at once. If we drop a bomb next to our shop, it could find the secret room. I think the Gertie fight is long enough that I feel like maybe we should just prioritize finishing the floor, having like a 1-minute advantage so that we have a little bit of a cushion in case we find an arcade later, because there's certainly not going to be one on this floor. Okay, lucky deal with the devil. No, but a speed upgrade. That is nice. We're still very slow, but the speed upgrade helps. Okay, we did find the secret room. Secret room, I mean, we could go to our shop. You know what? I want to go to our shop in case it's greed. It's not greed. Oh, shop restock could be huge. But I think I'm gonna bow out. I'm gonna opt out of that one. And we're just gonna try to play like a traditionally pretty fast run to make sure that we get the fundamental points here. Remember, what are we looking for to beat Mathis? 21.5 thousand, so... Please don't take this as me firing shots at him. Like, I care much more about the implicit, you know, feel-goodness of just getting a decent score. But it's a nice benchmark for, like, at least being in the top 1,000 fairly early on today's challenge. That's going to be 4 Spirit Hearts, which is probably worth taking. And we get hit on the way out, and then we can replace it like that. 21,000 strikes me as, like, kind of a no-nonsense win, if that makes sense. Like, that's just like, I beat Mom's heart. Nothing truly special happened on the run, and that's okay. You know, beating Mom's heart's good enough to be in the top 1,000 right now. It's not like I'm doing this at 6 in the morning, you know. It's the daily's been up for a little while. Got enough money to maybe make something happen in our shop here. This feels like a second secret room down here, but I don't really want to go for it. But I will, because I hate backtracking. Okay, fair play, fair play. Let's move it along here. Now, there are some known unknowns on this run so far. That was very unfortunate on my part. There's some known unknowns, and by that I basically just mean we're going to fight... Ooh, wow, that was surprisingly amazing. We're going to fight Krampus at one point on today's run, and we have not fought him yet, so this will happen. Yeah, let's try it. It's just a question of when. You know, it's just a matter of time before you fight Krampus. Northern Light, was that the theme song to Party of Five? I think so, yeah. Melrose? No, it's probably Party of Five. I've never seen Party of Five, and this is true. It's not like I'm trying to cover for myself. I don't think there's any shame in watching, you know, cheesy 90s TV. But I saw a concert once, and the dude who wrote and sang that song was the opening act. And... he was loving it. I mean, he was having a good time, and also people in the audience were like, this song's pretty good. It's on the radio sometimes in Canada as well. I think he's maybe a Canadian artist. I don't know. Party of Five's not a Canadian show, is it? I don't think so. So we need the ability to fly to get over there, to the best of my knowledge at least. Even if only temporarily. I was like, well, we could put a bomb over there, and yeah, well, the only way we could put a bomb over there, unfortunately, is if we have the ability to fly anyway. So I'm really actually very glad that we skipped a lot of the last floor, because this floor is going pretty slow, too. Firemind is, it's a fool's pickup, and what is Gomez Adams says in the Addams Family film from 1993? They say that a man who represents himself as his lawyer has a fool for a client. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am that fool. I will pick up Firemind. And probably, like, I can tell you already how this will probably go. I'll probably end up regretting it pretty shortly. And then, like, oh, woe is me, I'm an idiot. You know, but for now, I'll take advantage of this. I hope we get the charge. We did not get the charge. Chariot. I'm just going to double our bombs. Oh, never mind. I'm going to pop the Chariot. You know what? That's actually a much better idea. Something I've yet to really internalize is how important the swag bonus can be for points. Popping 2 of clubs now might seem like an okay idea, and it isn't like a bad idea from a gameplay perspective, but if we can get 40 bombs, this could make it like a 700, 800, 1,000 point difference later, so it makes more sense to keep it if possible. Oh, there's our secret room up there, okay. Good to know. Firemind, by the way, good item. If you got the HP for it, it's a great item. It's like saying, you know, if you can 3D print yourself a liver transplant, drink to your heart's content, right? If you can deal with the consequences, then that's then you're totally fine. The only thing with Firemind is that it will occasionally hit us at times when I don't expect, and that's suboptimal, of course. So here's where we're going to determine whether or not boss rush is actually plausible. Oh, that was not very smart of me. Dude, stand still for 2 fucking seconds. That's fine, I don't care. Damage penalty sucks, but we gotta get out of here. 17 minutes. We got a card. The card is Wheel of Fortune. We're not gonna keep that. Okay, it's just poop. 17 minutes. We have to go, and we have to go fast. I can already tell that this is the kind of daily where people are gonna be like, it sort of sucks. And I don't disagree. I mean, we've done almost everything we could possibly do in our power to find, you know, interesting kind of seams on it, and they haven't existed yet, unless I missed them. But it's certainly not a bad run. A lot of people are just gonna get weeded out by not getting that, like, Abaddon deal with the devil, I think. Help. Help, 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 help. Okay. It would be best to not use too many bombs because of 2 of clubs, but like the #1 priority is making it to boss rush. And on boss rush, we'll be fine for HP. We might be too slow to fight Hush, but it doesn't matter because we're only going to Mom's Heart. Okay, we found our secret room. Might be able to... Oh, I fucking hate you, Firemine. This is good, because we have, you know, extra... We can use this as a hub world to save us a little bit of time. Now, we don't have any orbitals, so we really, unless we get Sack Dagger on our item room, should we even be able to go to our item room, Mom's Heart's gonna be... Or, sorry, Mom herself is gonna be fairly annoying. Tech Point 5 is a great item. Shop Key... Doesn't really matter. Oh, do you just teleport on this floor? No, we have a new strategy. Okay, I found a seam. It took me long enough, but I found a seam. We hurt ourselves on the blood bank to get as many charges as possible. We get a teleport card, so we're looking for skulls. Yeah, this is it right here. Joshua Jackson's landmark film. The skulls. We get the skulls, try to do boss rush, then teleport, and we should be able to teleport just fine thanks to Nun's Habit. Please, please, I'm begging you. Okay, teleport card. Teleport card. It's not the right kind of teleport card. I know we have 2 of clubs. Oh, please, 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 please. Yes, okay. Get the fuck out of here. Now we just gotta beat Mom in time. Oh, this is our seam, and of course we have fucking 10 seconds to sort it out. I love it. Doesn't matter. Get going here. Fuck the key. We don't have any bombs to sneak our way out of these rooms, by the way, so just, you know, get the hell out of here as fast as you can. So, if in case I didn't articulate it through my screams, what we're gonna try to do is get to boss rush, do boss rush, teleport out, get the points, then do the full self-sacrifice room, which honestly I think we should be able to. And we have a great advantage in the Mom fight here in that we can just get her to constantly stomp on this fire. I don't love that I'm being an idiot about it and taking a lot of damage in the process, but it's kind of collateral damage. Like, it's extremely worth it if it works out for us. Okay, this is getting a little out of control, but... Okay, take the Polaroid. Deal with the Devil is not Krampus. That's actually very good for us. Okay, let's find some good items in here. Bumbo's not good enough because we're teleporting so quickly, so I actually think we go Seraphim, even though it's not incredible. And, you know, get ready for the long haul. This is not going to be a fast boss rush, probably. That's okay. Don't take that Spirit Heart yet. You might need it at the end. So this boss rush, pretty much for me, exclusively exists to, well, A, get the points, and B, build up our HP as much as possible. Which may not be possible, you know? Like, we may take more damage than we gain here. And that would be fine. That would also be understandable. Remember, we can... Oh, thank you. We can play the Blood Bank to get our HP up using Nun's Habit and Satanic Bible. So I really do feel like, as much as our damage penalty has been shitty, because I'm apparently bad at this game, despite it being my entire life, I think we found a seam that a lot of people will not find, and I think that gives us a unique advantage today. Again, Europa score is not... I would say it's atypical for Europa in that it's a little lower, so we have an uncharacteristic window to kind of make ourselves feel good about our play today. But I do think that I'm fairly proud of the way this is going down. I mean, I'm looking at the potential scores right now, and I'm like, we're definitely going to beat 21,000. I'll tell you that much. Unless we lose on boss rush, we will beat 21,000. I mean, well, that's not totally fair. You get like 10k for teleporting, which is my favorite tribute band to 5 for fighting. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm not making fun of that song. I was there in 02, baby. That song was huge, man. It probably came out in 01, but I remember it really cresting in 02, you know, around the time of the Salt Lake City Olympics. I don't like introspective Superman, though. Like, please, I apologize for my ignorance, because I don't follow comics. But there's, like, introspective Superman who's like, I'm strong, I'm stronger than anybody, I don't have anybody to relate to. But then there's, like, the Superman who's, like, from the Super Friends, you know, the cartoon, and he goes, you know, he, like, saves the world, and then he goes, just doing my job! That's my Superman. Superman who's just doing his job, and he's like, yeah, I'm, like, the strongest man in the known universe. Do you think in Superman versus Batman they'll introduce, like, a gritty reboot of Mr. Mxyzptlk, the Superman villain who basically just pranks, he's like a YouTube prank channel against Superman, but the only way to banish him to his own dimension is to make him say his name backwards? He's like the world's, or the universe's smartest fucking YouTube prank channel. And then it'll be like, Superman will be like, hey, what does this spell? And he'll be like, you nincompoop! It spells Kitzlplim! Kitzlplim? No! You know, it's, I've had some great times watching the Super Friends, man. These are good days. Man, okay. Firemine still fucking with me. Anyway, we get like 10k for teleporting. You get like, probably like a minus like 6,000 for walking on these fucking spikes, unless we get a perks rune, or sorry, a perks card or something like that. It's a pill, actually. Rune, card, pill, it's all the same to me. And then we gotta live. I think we'll probably... realistically, I think we'll probably crush it. I think we'll be in that, like, 27 range. Maybe Europa did find this seam, but also took Firemine and took a bunch of shitty damage, and that's why I'm looking at that score and going, well, that's not that good. That looks like a score that I would put down. Was Firemine necessary on this run? I think if you rushed it a little bit more, you don't need Firemine to beat Mom in the amount of time that it took us. Like, you could still... If you just didn't backtrack very much, you might be able to do it. But I'm happy with our decision because it led to, you know, the situation we're in right now, which I think is pretty positive. Our best damage dealer is Tech... that was dumb. Our best damage dealer is Tech X right now, so... And by Tech X, of course, I mean Tech.5. Tech X would be beautiful. Tech.5, unfortunately, as good as it is unreliable. You know, we don't know when it's actually going to work. So, you know, if we're going to get hit, we might as well get hit twice so we get the charge on Satanic Bible faster. That's not true, actually. We do have Dark Matter now, which is pretty good, but... Firemine is just a nice little damage injection that otherwise we wouldn't have had the ability to really take advantage of. So I'm pretty, like, pro this right now. We gotta be getting pretty close. We've already been here for 5 minutes. Of course, the 15 waves. We're taking probably more than 20 seconds per wave, so I'd still expect, you know, a little bit of resistance here. Some waves are, you know, 9 seconds. Some waves are 45 seconds. But I think we're getting pretty close. That's a dingle? Yeah. Special dingle. That's Special Officer Dingle. Maggot. I don't know, do people call each other maggots in the police force? Oh, we got the halo. That's pretty sweet. I guess we'll walk out, go to the secret room. Pick up the penny we left behind, and then we'll go start... Okay, well... Actually, hold up. There's still a few more opportunities for points here. So we do that. I don't really want Child's Heart on it. It's irrelevant. We should go to our shop as well, because there could be something worth buying in there, or a greed fight for that matter. But I figured why not, you know, take advantage of the fact that we can now get into our boss trap room and fight these bosses. If we're gonna go for a seam, we might as well go all the way, baby. I'm thinking one of the reasons this seam might be a little unique is because not many players share that same sense of fervor I have. You know, whenever I watch other people play Isaac, they're like, let me, you know, pause the game and take a well-reasoned approach to this, make a decision, and then, you know, let's not do anything rashly. Whereas I'm like, there's a self-sacrifice room, we have 15 seconds to find a teleport card, let's fucking go. Like, I'm all in. Luck up. That's pretty good. 2 of clubs we may still want to keep for the swag bonus. The Emperor card doesn't do as much for us as it would on a normal run. Okay, should take deep pockets. We don't need anything else here. This could be good. It wasn't, but it could have been. Grab our key. Okay. Let's do it. We'll start doing it, I guess. So this... Time will tell if this was actually a good idea or a very stupid idea. I don't think it's a very stupid idea. Might as well get our charges for Book of Revelations first. 3 cents. That's a good one. Now, just be smart. You can't kill yourself on the teleport because the game will crash. So that's good information to have. Ooh, we just got Circle of Protection as well. Might as well take this. Circle of Protection's okay. Next wave is the Angel Wave. Angel Wave sounds like a sex toy sold on late night commercials. Introducing the Angel Wave! I don't know, what would it do? That's a good question. I have no idea. Might as well. There's no reason not to take the Spirit Hearts, I guess. That's good. I'd prefer the Spirit Hearts, but that's still pretty good. So we're going to fight this next Angel statue, and then we're going to go play the Blood Bank as much as we can. We actually, once you factor in the points that we gained from the coins, we didn't really lose that much here. Just don't walk out by accident. You might as well get the points for finishing this. So we could teleport any second now. Smart money is on going up here, getting as many red hearts as is possible. So probably take a Child's Heart for now. This is entirely to make sure we don't die, by the way. So we're just... Oh, yeah, we can play it a little more. 2 bombs. Okay, I mean, I like it if we could actually get this to work out. I know we're going to be spending money and thus, like, possibly compromising our swag bonus, but still think this is intelligent. Red hearts? Yeah, red hearts are good. Danny always told me what's alright is right. Gonna get some red heart delight. I'm happy with the Eternal Heart, by the way. I just can't pick it up yet. What about this pill, though? If that took me to an error room, I would have lost my shit. Well, I know there's some more red hearts here, but I think we're probably... I don't know if we're in a good position to survive. Let's be real. Like, our HP's not that good. I would love to get some extra, like, just a blood bag here. Thanks. Yeah, that was really nice of you. I think now we can probably just leave, although it may take us, like, 3 or 4 teleports. Or 3 or 4 hits to teleport, but... you know, like, there's not that much I can do about that. There's no blood bag left anymore. Please just let me teleport on this hit. Thank you. At least I get to keep the HP. So we'll have 4 HP coming down here. We're already at 27,000, so this is going to be a good rank today. Assuming we live, it'll be a better rank, but it's already pretty much set to be not bad. You know, usually just about the worst you can do on the Dark Room... or the chest, for that matter, or shoal, for that matter. The worst you can do on the final floor that doesn't have any, like, incredible seams is breaking even. And then you get the point bonus when you finish. So, you know, we'll probably take some damage, as you've noticed. And we may die, but even if we die, we're gonna be up there, I think. But we should really endeavor not to die. But the run is, like, pretty bad from a damage standpoint. Like, anybody who made it this far, or even anybody who beat Mom's Heart on this one, I think has a claim to have had a pretty good daily. Not a landmark, you know, 1 in a 1,000 daily or anything like that, but certainly a daily that's, you know, not just a complete disaster. We're still relying, like, primarily on Tech Point 5 and the freaking Halo, so... well, and Dark Matter, I suppose. So I think at this point we probably should drop 2 of clubs. I just realized, you know, we can get any item down here. Why would we be content to go for just red chest items? We're very, very unlikely to become Guppy. Stranger things have happened. This guy's like frozen in time. I love it. Remember, every room has given us extra Demon Heart chances. I've taken a lot of damage so far, but we're finally able to stay away here. Sure, happy to have a Spirit Heart. I'll take that off your hands. Okay, Continuum, I don't think does much for us. Because our main damage, again, is pretty much tied up in Tech Point 5, but at least for shots that we miss, they will come back around the other side. Well, that was basically just pure luck that I didn't get hit there. Okay. Could that be our secret room? I don't really want to use 2 of clubs yet, so I'll just check. You never know. It could get, you know, 99 bombs. I guess we get 99 bombs. We don't care about 2 of clubs at all. But, you know, we could find 40 bombs on the ground. It's relatively unlikely, I'd say. These guys are doing some sick dodges, man. Okay, we're building the HP back up. That could be a secret room back there as well. Maybe we'll wait to look for secret rooms until we decide that we want to pop 2 of clubs. Just so we're only spending 1 bomb instead of 2. Dude, fuck your brimstone attack, like, forever. It's the worst. As is that gate attack, but the brimstone attack's up there as far as, like, shitty moves as well. If you guys do, like, intersecting brimstones, there's nothing I can do to stop it effectively. Unless I'm positioned, like, preternaturally. Another health upgrade. That is... Every time I get a health upgrade pill, I'm always, like, conditioned to be cynical and be like, well, we only got that because we have 1 HP. But no, these are legit health upgrades, man. I thought they stopped making those back in the 80s. Okay, Mr. Mega. That's 5 extra bombs, aka 10 extra bombs. Wonder if it makes Fire Mine any better. I actually don't know. Oh, that's 2 damage on this room is not acceptable. We got 1 HP back, though. I really do think this has the chance, in spite of my idiot damage penalty, to probably be like a top 200 run. I know every run, oh, this one's top 250, top 250, top 250, but, I mean, knowing Europa was in like 400th today, we're going to be a few thousand points ahead of that, but it's rarely going to be like a linear distribution of points. You know, if you find the seam, you're going to jump ahead by like 4,000. If you don't find the seam, you're not. So, I'm just banking on maybe me being a little bit of a special case that rushed enough to get to boss rush and then also managed to swing this run. Wow, again, 2 hits on that room. As soon as we find the boss, we could just, you know, finish it off. As much as I would like the full exploration bonus. We haven't really gained any points from being on this room. At least, you know, in our point total right now from being on this floor, not this room. Fuck this room! Okay, that went substantially better. Take your spirit heart. Let's just fight the lamb. See how we look after that. We'll probably be pretty good. Excuse me, streamer. You mean you'll probably be pretty well? No, in this case, I mean, I do mean good. But I see that you mean well. That isn't even a grammar joke. I just laughed to make myself feel better about that horrible joke. Circle of Protection. Still don't really know what it does, but it's, it seems to be helping me out. It seems to be friendly, so I'm for that. Let's try to disrupt the homing shots here. Okay. Oh, that's bad damage, but life goes on. Excuse me, could you... Thank you. Okay, HP we can use. Are we gonna double our bombs right now? Yes. That gave us like 100 points. We found the secret room though, so there's some exploration there. I think that's like another 100. Decent amount of cash. I was gonna say watch him drop like just 12 bombs on the ground. And this is the point where you're like, you know, you've already done 4 years at Yale. You're like, just study for your finals, man. Get your degree and you're good to go. Don't let that time go to waste. That's where we're at right now. We put in the time. It hasn't always been even, but we put in the time, and now's our time to just, you know, tie a bow on it. If you liked it, then you should have tied a bow on it. I don't understand where this metaphor is coming from. I mean, of course, you see the homing fucking disaster of geology right there. That's such bullshit. But, you know, the damage that we took there, it's whatever. We wanted to explore. We explored. Maybe we got bit in the ass a little bit. I haven't actually been bit in the ass by a dog before. Been bitten, I suppose. Excuse me, streamer, you mean bitten? And maybe it probably shouldn't have taken that because it's like minus 20 points, but, you know, you gotta live a little. I mean, I guess I should tell the ass-biting story. I got bitten in the ass by a dog when I was like 12. I was riding my bike. He just jumped up and bit me right in the old ass. It hurt, yeah. I mean, I went to the hospital. They had to give me a tetanus shot, but it wasn't like life-threatening or anything. We got 31,000 on today's daily. 177. Top 250 was pretty good. Is that? I thought I saw Mr. Egghead right next to me. Is that? It might be a coincidence. I don't know. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.